Hi everyone, in today's video I wanted to do a Sézane come shop with me. So this is going to be me going through the Sézane website, having a look at some of the new items that they've dropped recently and maybe selecting a few to purchase. I wanted to bring you along with me, talk you through my thought process when it comes to selecting the best pieces from Sézane. I'm quite picky and I'll only choose things if I really love them and feel like I'll get the wear out of them. So there's definitely a thought process that goes into it. I'll also talk you through the sizes that I tend to go for and also some of the items that I'll just steer clear of because I know they won't suit me or they won't fit my body type right. So for reference, I'm 5'5" in height and I'm about a UK 10 to 12, which equates to a European 38 to 40. So I usually go for either those sizes or a medium, but sometimes I will change that up depending on what Sézane says on its website. They do have some really helpful size information actually. They do tend to tell you whether something runs small or large and whether they recommend taking your usual size or going up or down. So I do find that really helpful, particularly as someone who is kind of in between sizes. It can be helpful to know whether to go slightly smaller or slightly larger. I have seen this video done by a couple of other creators. So I saw Dearly Bethany do it first of all, and then I saw Starred by Maddie has done a few. So I really like those videos and it was really nice to just come along with them and hear their thought processes too. So I thought I would recreate the video and show you what I do when it comes to shopping on Sézane. So yeah, I'll share my screen and we'll talk through some of the items. So I'm on the Sézane main page and I can see that they've got their April new arrivals section. So I think I'll start there because I'd like to see some of the new bits. Some of them definitely caught my eye on Instagram when they posted them there. So, I mean, this is gorgeous, like this Rochelle dress. Realistically, I don't have anywhere to wear that. It is gorgeous. I'm so tempted just to look at it. I mean, yeah. I don't tend to, the things that put me off are that I don't tend to go for sleeveless dresses. Just because I prefer to have something on my arms, like a lot of women, I think. I love this detail here. The frills and this, I think it would be really flattering. The other thing that I noticed about this dress when I looked earlier, it is 100% polyester, which is recycled polyester. So from a sustainability point of view, that's obviously better than new polyester. But yeah, for it to be 100% polyester and £145, I think I would expect a little bit better from Sézane. I do tend to go for either their blends or their 100% cotton, silk pieces, or even viscose. This does have the viscose lining, but yeah, so I won't be going for that one, but I mean, it is beautiful and I love the colour. I'm not normally a purple girl at all. I normally steer really clear of purple. I've never really liked it, but there's something about this collection where they've used loads of purple and green that really stands out to me and it really draws me in. So yeah, it is lovely. This was another one that sort of caught my eye, the Andy shirt. Again, I'm super picky, partly because of the price point. I can't afford to get loads and loads of things, so I'd probably pass that up, but it is really nice. This dress they've done in a few different patterns. This is the latest one. I just can't get on board with those exaggerated sleeves. I don't mind a small puff sleeve, but that much I just find a bit too intense for everyday wear, and I want to be able to wear these items quite casually. I really like the style of the low Rosa sandals. I really like the fact that they've got a heel, but it's a small heel. But I'm not mad on the colours. I'm not mad on the gold. I think it kind of looks a bit tacky. I don't know. I'd much prefer it in a brown leather or like a bright colour. They do have it in white, which is nice. would get very dirty. Also, I'm very pale, so I do tend to steer clear of white shoes. And then they also have it in the blush, which are out of stock, which I think are my favourite. They're in more of a suede material. I think, honestly, if they were in stock, I'd get them, but they're not. So, moving on. Trousers, I tend to avoid, just because I feel like they're always quite long. I've never actually ordered any, but they always look very long on the models. I feel like you have to be 5'7" and above to get away with them, unless you get them tailored. This really caught my eye on their Instagram. So this is the Adriana jumper in the Violet Flowers print. I really like that. Sorry if you can hear my laptop, by the way. It's decided almost never, the fan almost never goes off, but it's decided today, while I'm filming, it will. Hopefully it's not too distracting. Yeah, I love this. I love the way it's styled with the tying in the green in the jumper with the green belt and the trousers. I think that's incredible. I love the fact that you can wear it both ways, so with the buttons at the back or the front. So it's fabric-wise, it's a blend. It's like 33% polyamide, 32% kid mohair and 32% wool. Now, I've never actually tried their wool or their mohair, so I'll be interested to see how itchy it is. In the past, I've avoided it just because I'm quite sensitive to wool. But so many of their jumpers have it in that I don't want to not be able to buy any of them. So I've decided to give it a go, and when I find one I like, which I think might be this one, I'll see, you know, how comfortable it is on the skin. The only thing with this one is, you obviously couldn't really wear anything underneath it, like a t-shirt, because it's obviously short-sleeved. So it would have to be relatively comfortable. I think I'm gonna put that one in my basket for now. In terms of sizing, it looks like it's slightly oversized, so I'd probably go with a medium, which they usually say is a UK 10, and I'm a 10 to 12, so I think as it's already a little bit oversized, the medium would be fine. So let's add that to the basket for now. What else do we have? I like the Faro Bag. I like this colourway as well, and I like the blue one, but it's £120, it's quite expensive, considering it's mostly this sort of raffia material. I love all the low backs, but they're so impractical. So the Chloe knit, I'm desperate to get the Chloe knit in the cream, but it's out of stock. I think this is gorgeous. I think the scallop detailing is just perfect, and I'm really looking for some of these tighter fitting tops to go with jeans, because I feel like I've got quite baggy t-shirts or baggier, looser fitting blouses, but I don't have anything that's tight fitting, and I think with baggier jeans that I'm wearing more and more these days, you want something tight fitting sometimes at the top. So yeah, I absolutely love that, and I wish they had it in a medium or a large, but the saffron is lovely. I just don't think it would suit me because I'm so pale. I tend to avoid very warm colours because I do suit cooler tones. It is really nice though. Do you know, I'm almost tempted because of how nice it looks. But I know I don't really suit that colour, so I won't. But if you do suit that colour, I would 100% go for that. Lots of blue. I think this top sold out almost immediately because that dropped on Sunday. I tend to avoid black. I don't know, I just don't really like wearing black. So I tend to avoid it in accessories, in shoes as well. I do quite like a black bodysuit though with blue jeans. I like that. I love this blouse, but again it's sleeveless, which kind of puts me off. It's so pretty though. I love the sleeves and the ruffle along the neckline. I love the way it's styled with that skirt as well, although that skirt looks so short. 100% cotton. Really nice, but maybe not for me. I'm not mad on this print. I like it, I just don't think it would suit me. Again, it's quite warm and quite busy. This is nice, this t-shirt. So this is a linen t-shirt. I have been tempted by this. I like the detail here, and I like the fact that you can wear it, again, reversible. So you can wear that at the back or the front. So it's 100% linen, which would be really nice for summer. I think I'm gonna get that. I need some more sort of basic t-shirts to wear with shorts or jeans or skirts. And I think a crew. I don't tend to wear burgundy in the summer, even though I think that looks really pretty. And I think burgundy does suit me as a colour, but I tend to wear lighter colours in the summer, so I think I'd go for the white. In terms of sizing, I'm tempted to go for a large, because a large is only a UK 12 and it doesn't look, if you look at the sleeves, they look quite tight to her arms for a t-shirt. So I think I'd like it a little bit oversized, so I'm going to go for the large. It's always tricky when you're in between sizes. I love these. They're not in stock in my size, so I won't be getting them, but I love that colour. I'm so drawn to that colour. I'm not even sure why, but I think it looks incredible. They're not in stock. I'm a 5, so I can't get them. I also do think they're quite expensive, these shoes, and Sézane shoes in general. I have been looking for some sandals, and I do like a lot of the sandals they do, but I do think they're quite pricey, because, you know, leather sandals you can get in many different places for much cheaper than that. So I mean, yeah, this colour is beautiful. I think if it was in stock I would definitely get those. The Jane blouse I quite liked. This jumper, I think this colour is just really standing out to me. This dress as well. Now, I don't know if I'd wear this, and I don't know if it would suit me, but I think the imagery of this dress is really beautiful. Like, I think it looks gorgeous on her. I love the simplicity of it. And the tortoiseshell buttons and belt buckle. %62% linen, 38% viscose. That's a nice blend. I'd like it if it was sort of linen cotton. I thought it would be, but it's still really nice. I like the thin louvre belt. The louvre belts, they're very wide. I think the thin one is more wearable. I think the thick ones maybe with a dress, but these, if you're wearing them with trousers or jeans, I think these are a nicer size. The blush is nice. I'm tempted by that. I think I'd get a lot of wear out of that. And I don't have any belts that colour. I've got a brown belt, a black belt. I do have a very, very light, almost like a creamy pink, but nothing in that colour, and I think that would go with a lot of the things I own. And the buckle is beautiful, isn't it? It's 100% leather, made in Italy. Sizing wise, I have absolutely no idea for belts. I have no idea. I mean, are these centimetres? I'm guessing those are centimetres, but there isn't a size guide over here. So if I wanted to wear it on my waist, so my waist would be between sort of 75 and 80. So I guess I'd want the belt to be, I guess if I went for the 85, that would probably be a safe bet. That's going to be like a UK sort of 6, 8. Then that'll be like a 10, 12 or an 8, 10. My waist is smaller than sort of the rest of me, so I think I'd be safe going on a little bit of the smaller size. So I think I'm gonna add that. I have been thinking about that one for a little while. It was out of stock for a while. This is what I'm wearing today. Love it. I've got mine in a medium and it's slightly oversized on me, but nothing too baggy. I probably could have gone up to a large if I'd wanted it slightly bigger, but no, it's a really great jumper. I quite like the Lucy top. I used to have a top that it was exactly like this. It was from Topshop a long time ago. Reminds me of that. Obviously this is silk. That was probably polyester. It's really, yeah, it's a nice top. I don't know if it would be I just find it difficult with like wearing a bra. I wish I was brave enough to go braless like her, but I don't think I am. Oh, I like that colour. That's a lovely colour. That colour, I didn't even know they did it in that colour. Like khaki. That's nice as well. I really like that light blue. There's something about it. Interesting. That's one to think about, I think. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, I've obviously not done it in a new tab. Let's go into my favourite category, knitwear. Even though it's spring, summer, we're going into May almost, there's always a place in my wardrobe for more knitwear, especially Sézane knitwear. So we looked at that. That's a really good option for spring. I'm always cold, so I find that having something knitted is really nice, even for sort of the evening when it gets chillier. I love the Elena jumper. I've looked at that many times and almost bought it. I just don't know if it's special enough. I think I would wear it so much. I mean, a beautiful white cotton jumper, but is it special enough? Shall I show you a couple of things I've already ordered? So I did place an order last week. Should actually be coming today. I have this. So I do have the Martha jumper. It's like a cardigan. It's really nice. It's really useful for just throwing over things. The Alyssa, so I did order the Alyssa in the pink, but I'm so tempted by the cream as well. I think the ecru is really, it would be something I'd wear all the time, just even to like throw over a dress or a t-shirt. So the one I ordered was I don't even know how you pronounce this. Yeah, I don't know, how do you pronounce that? Bougainvillea. Definitely butchered that. But yeah, I've ordered this and it's coming. And I just, that colour, there's something about like the pinks and the purples this year that are really getting to me. So this is a similar blend to the one I mentioned earlier. This is mohair, wool and polyamide. So I'm interested to see how itchy it is, because I am a little bit worried that I won't be able to wear it, but we'll see. So I've ordered that. I like the Ethan jumper as well. Again, I'm like, is it special enough? Kind of like a basic cable jumper, but with these cool buttons. I do really like it. And again, I love the pink, but I can't have only pink clothes, that's the thing. The Anil jumper, similar to the Chloe knit, I slightly prefer the Chloe. However, this is really pretty and it's in stock. I love this colour actually, the light violet. See, that is the outfit I'm thinking of, the Louvre belt in the pink, blue jeans and one of these tops. That is exactly what I would be going for. I mean, that looks gorgeous. This is viscose polyester, it's Ecovero. So I think it's a more sustainable kind of viscose. I don't mind viscose. It is a good fabric. I like the pink as well, that's out of stock. I think a lot of these are out of stock. The cream is a classic. Is that see-through, do we think? Probably not with just a white or a nude bra. Navy is one of my favourite colours. Although I do tend to stick to lighter colours, navy is an exception. I love navy. And I love going for that sort of monochromatic colour palette with navy and jeans, like navy and blue denim. Or like a light blue denim with navy. I think it's so chic. Black, again, I don't really wear black. Lime green. I wouldn't call that lime green, would you? That's like a pistachio green. It is nice, that's out of stock. I think frosted blue. I really like this kind of colour as well, but that's out of stock. So that's one to think about. They've restocked the, oh, it's out of stock in most sizes, but they did restock the Leontine after quite a while. Such a good knit. Looks like they've had quite a lot of things come back into stock. The Gaspard, I have yet to order a Gaspard. I think I will at one point. I'm just kind of, I don't know what colour to get. I don't know whether to get a really classic one, like the navy tempts me, or even this blue, or to go for like a really bright one, like the lilac is nice, or they did have some more bright ones. This one is really nice as well. I don't know. So that's knitwear. The only other category I really wanted to look at today is jackets, because I'm looking for like a light spring jacket. I'm thinking the Willa, potentially. I did see this, the Kurt jacket. I don't think it's the kind of vibe I'm going for, but it is nice. So the Willa. I'm tempted by this. So it's like a slightly more feminine version of the Will, I think. It's slightly shorter, more cropped, quite boxy still, but yeah, not as long, which I would prefer. I don't like a really long jacket. I think they cut me off in the wrong place, whereas this kind of length looks really nice. So they've got it in loads of different colours now, or a few different ones. I've seen the bright blue on a YouTuber I really like, and I do love that. But is it practical? Is it practical? Khaki. I think my favourite, the ecru, beautiful. But then she's got beautiful dark skin. I'm really pale. Would that suit me? I don't know. That looks nice on her. I just worry about white if it's too stark against my skin. They've got it in denim, but I'm not a fan of double denim. and I'd want to wear it with jeans, so I think I love the pink. It's out of stock in my size. Oh. Maybe I'll wait for that to come back in. Hopefully it does. They do have the will, but again, I think the will is too long. The Anila. I'm not sure about that. That's a really nice denim jacket, but I'm not really looking for a denim jacket. Nor a leather. The will is nice, definitely classic. I just think it's a bit long. The Dennis, I'm not sure about any of the colours in the Dennis. I remember seeing this is the, I think it was the pre-spring collection. I'm thinking, I really need that. I didn't buy it, but. Okay, so the other one I was interested in, this was it, the Denise. I think this is like, again, maybe a slightly more feminine version of the Dennis. I really like this. It's hard to see because the images aren't great. I wish I could see it a little bit more sort of straight on, but it does look really nice. And again, it's like, it's white or ecru, 70% cotton, 25% polyester, 5% other fibres. What are other fibres? I mean, it's a good proportion cotton, so I don't mind that. I do understand the polyester makes it a little bit more resilient. I'm tempted. I think I'd get a 10 because I wouldn't want it to be too oversized, and it says it's already oversized. I think I'm tempted by that. I think that's it. So that's 4 things. So I've got the jacket, the belt, the t-shirt, and something else I can't remember. I think knitwear was it? I can't remember now. So, shoes. Again, like I said, I really need some sandals, but I've just had my heart set on those pinky, like fuchsia ones that I don't want to buy any others. I'm not in the market for trainers. I've got some really nice Fayers that I've bought recently. These are nice, but again, the price, £150. They're quite basic, really. I mean, I think they're definitely, you could find them a lot cheaper somewhere else. I'm thinking like And Other Stories. I mean, it depends how sort of, whether you were going for a sustainable brand or not, but you could definitely find some real leather sandals, even like Office or June or something in the UK. I like the low Laura courts as well. I feel like I would wear those. I never go for a heel, but that's low enough that I would actually wear it. Again, I like the blush. Even the black in those, I think because they've got that, I don't know what to call it, because they're sort of woven, with your skin peeking through, it sort of breaks up the black and isn't quite as intense. Oh, I love the purple, but they're out of stock. The denim, that's cool. I mean, they're just kind of blue, aren't they? They're not really denim. I like the colour though. Light green. So those, I think, are my favourite. Those are so cute. They don't have a picture of it on the foot, but those are really nice. Okay, they go really well with that purple as well. They've got so many colours in these. Red. I don't really go for warm colours, so I wouldn't go for those. Gold, I don't really like the gold. Blush is another sort of safe bet for me. But I honestly think I like the green. The green or the blue? Ooh, the blue are nice. I think the green. Multi-beige python. Those are quite something. I kind of like those. I just don't do animal print. I don't know what it is, but I've never really liked animal print on me anyway. That almost looks not like animal print though. It kind of looks, I don't know, it looks interesting. But those green ones, I might have to go for those. 100% lizard embossed and vegetable tanned leather. So 100% leather, made in Spain. I'm a pretty standard UK 5, so I'd go for that. I'm going to put those in the basket and decide later, see if I think I need those. I think that might be it. Are there any other categories I want to look at? I tend to avoid bottoms. Like I said, their trousers are too long. They look too long anyway. I've never ordered any, but they look too long. I think I just kicked the camera. So I've never ordered any, and I don't think I will unless I find some that I completely fall in love with and think, right, I'm just gonna have to get them tailored. The skirts, the skirts are my other gripe. So the mini skirts, beautiful, like this Julia skirt, I would buy that in a heartbeat, but it's so short. Am I just old or prude? Is that just really short? Especially because it's high-waisted. I mean, that's like barely gonna cover anything, even if she's a bit taller than me. I don't think it's gonna be long enough. It's a lovely blend. Linen cotton is probably my favourite blend. Linen cotton and then the cotton silk as well. Beautiful. This was the one I originally liked. This print is so nice. I think this print is one of my favourites they've brought out this year. This is the Khaki Indian flowers print. They've done it in a few things. It's a blouse, a playsuit and this skirt. So nice, but it's so short. And I have seen it styled on Instagram on a few models and it does look really short. It's not just the imagery. So I'm not going to get it because I know I wouldn't wear a skirt that short. But if you like short skirts, that is incredible. That's the playsuit. I really like the playsuit as well. I'm more tempted by that. Don't know how much I'd wear a playsuit though. I haven't owned a playsuit in a long time. I don't really like the viscose skirts. I think they look a bit cheap. I've got a couple of viscose dresses, which I've got the dress in this print actually, which I do like, but I don't know, there's something about the skirts that look a bit cheaper. I like this skirt a lot. Leandra skirt in the red. I think, again, it looks a little short, maybe slightly longer than the other one, but a little short. I love it with that top. And these are just so short as well. Sézane, make your skirts longer. I'm only 5'5", but I need to cover my bum. Okay, let's look at tops, because I don't think we've looked at tops, and then we'll call it a day. Blouses. So I'm much more of a blouse girl than a shirt girl. So we'll look at blouses. I like this one, but sleeveless. It's also probably a little bit too dramatic for me. That print, again, beautiful, but I quite like the Francesca blouse. I like that sort of square neckline and that it drops down at the back as well. These silk tops are nice. Quite like the Palmer top as well, especially again in this bright pink. It's just really drawing my eye. I don't know, I don't want a wardrobe full of pink though, that's my only concern. It's really pretty. I have heard that the lace sort of frays a little bit though, which puts me off a bit. Okay, those are tops. I think we'll end it there. So if we go to my basket, I've got 5 things in there. I've already got one of these tote bags, so we won't get that. I love the Adriana. I love that it's short sleeved. I hope it's not too itchy. I do like this t-shirt, I like this belt, I love this jacket, and I love the shoes. So I may have to order everything. But I hope you've enjoyed this video, coming along on a little browse of Sézane with me, and hearing what I think about some of the pieces. Overall, Sézane is definitely my favourite clothing brand at the moment, and I always get really excited when they drop new collections. So hopefully, I think I'm gonna be quite restrained on this order and wait for more of their summer pieces to drop, because I can imagine that they'll be beautiful. So yeah, if you like this video, then feel free to subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be doing a lot more fashion content and Sézane content as well, so stay tuned for that, and I'll see you in my next video.